Hello, welcome to Angel Talk, our YouTube and podcast for all things competing. I'm here with Savana Sharp. Do you want to introduce yourself?
Hi guys. So you might have heard me before. So I host my own podcast for competitors called Cupcakes and Protein Shakes, but I'm excited to help host this show. So we have Angel Talk to you. So I'm excited to talk some more Angel things.
Yeah. So my name is Karah Jones, if you don't know, and I am the co-owner and CEO of Angel Competition Bikinis, and I'm a former NPC bikini athlete. Savana, sitting next to me, is a current NPC bikini athlete. So she knows all the ends. She's going for her pro card this year.
Yeah. So I'm excited to talk to you guys and maybe take you through that journey. If it happens, we'll definitely follow back. So make sure you guys are liking, subscribing. This is our new podcast platform. So what are we going to talk about?
Yeah, so for today's episode, we just wanted to kind of go over a few things that we're going to talk about on the podcast and get some feedback from you about what guests you want to have on here and different things you want to talk about. So we'll go over kind of some rough things that we're doing in 2022. What is exciting for us in 2022? So I think the first thing is the Arnold. That's coming up here very soon.
Yeah, super soon. I've been doing a ton of suits for some athletes. So we will be having a booth at the Arnold.
Yes, and we are going to be with Paul from the Pro Physique with the Bikini booth. It's a really great booth to stop by. It'll be right next to the stage, so please, please, please come by and say hello. We can't wait to meet all of you beautiful ladies that are at the Arnold. And we have a lot of sponsored athletes competing.
Yeah. So we have Lauren Miller for Bikini, and we also have Ashley Colwasser. You might have heard of her before.
You might have heard of her.
And Lucia Malavis.
Yes.
Malavis. I don't know how to say your last name. I'm sorry. We have Casey DeLong as well. I think that might be it for the Arnold.
Yeah, and there's how many bikini athletes are competing this year?
At the Arnold?
Yeah.
11.
There's only 11.
Yes.
So that's crazy.
I know. Then we have 3 of them.
Yes.
So,
And all of those 11 athletes, I mean, all total respect to all of them. They've worked so hard. The Arnold stage is the most prestigious stage, arguably more than the Olympia. I don't know. You can decide.
So it's going to be a preview for the Olympia. So I'm really excited to see who wins. There's some big names that aren't going to be there. So like Miss Jennifer Dory, our current Bikini Olympia champion, is not going to be there. But that's okay. She's got to save it for other shows. And, Ashley and Laura Lee is kind of like my front runners.
Yeah, the same top 3 from the Olympia.
Yeah. But it's going to be a really hard battle because there's not bad competition.
No, not at all.
No.
The competition is fierce.
It's really hard to pick a winner because I know everyone's going to be coming in their best at the beginning of the year. It's fresh. Everyone's had an off season because the Olympia was in December. So I'm excited just to see the conditioning, and it's going to set the tone for 2022. So like as an amateur, I'm looking at suits as a suit stylist too. And I'm looking at like posing, all of those different things. So like whatever we see on the Arnold and Olympia, that's kind of like what's going to trickle down to.
Yeah. I love the Arnold. I think because it is at the beginning of the year, and every year when I watch it, it's so motivating. I just want to go to the gym when I'm watching the Arnold, and it kind of like sets the pace for the entire year. So I'm super excited for the Arnold. But then something I'm more excited for.
I know.
2 weeks after the Arnold, the Angel Fashion Show.
Yeah.
Which is the highlight of our year.
Our whole life.
Yeah, it's our whole life here.
So when we were talking about like our favorite moments in life, like Angel Fashion Show is like one of those moments. It's like, was that better than your wedding?
I know. I always joke, okay, other than my wedding, the Angel Fashion Show, 2019, I think was the number one day. I don't know. The 2019 show was... In the 2021 show, all of the shows just have a special place in my heart. It's the greatest feeling of so many empowering women coming together in one environment. It's that connection. I'm even getting goosebumps talking about it because there's like a magic. It's the energy there. It creates like this tangible, motivating, inspiring community of women.
So this is the 4th?
It's hard to say 4th. So we have the 2018 show, which is one, the 2019, and then in 2020 we did sort of like a little photo shoot party, and then we did the 2021 show. So this is kind of the 5th show.
Okay. So 5th annual.
Yeah, 5th annual.
Okay.
Yeah. And Yeah.
All right. Well, we got 5th annual on its way. So tell us like why you started the fashion show, or like how did that idea come out?
So the fashion show started because I am a former NPC bikini athlete. I will probably get on stage again soon, actually. But I haven't been on stage since 2015 because, stage can be very stressful, especially I'm trying to run a business, so I felt like I wanted to put all my energy into the business versus prep. But the Angel Fashion Show stage is a great way to get on stage during your off season when you're not feeling super confident in your body.
Yeah.
And just show the world, you're strong and you're confident. It doesn't matter if you're 10% body fat or you're 25% body fat. You are strong and confident in your off season. And it's just so much fun to celebrate a woman's body throughout every journey of competition because, as you all know that are listening, your body goes through a lot of changes and it can be a lot mentally to handle all of those ups and downs.
Yeah, I agree too. So I've walked in all of them.
I'm
an OG walker. So I've been to every show. So if you're a model listening to this, like it's your first time, this is going to be probably literally the time of your life. It's the only time that I found you can still get the show day feels without the competition and anxiety of like, my hair needs to be perfect. And, you put so much hard work that it's just another opportunity to get to showcase it. Like there's not a lot of places that you can just walk around stage tan bikini. Like where can you wear your heels in a bikini? And it's also you're not competing against each other. Some of the shows it's kind of catty backstage, like we're competing against the people that you're around, so not everyone's trying to make friends. You're getting a little small talk and everything.
Show day is for focus. It's not that we have catty athletes, but when you're on your show day, especially those top level athletes, your focus is so blinders on to the show day. You aren't thinking about making friends on show day usually. Yeah. But at the Angel Fashion Show, it's a totally different vibe.
Totally different.
We're all best friends.
There. It is. It's because like everyone's just celebrating. Like it's so fun. It's like, what suit are you doing? Like what outfit are you doing? Like everyone's kind of nervous. Like they don't know what to expect. And it's like the music is really fun and it's adrenaline and it's like everyone is just empowering everybody. It's like, oh my gosh, do you need me to take a picture of you? Like, can I help? Like, here, girl, let me get your hair. Like everyone helps each other get ready. We all like do the expo together. We go to the show together. We practice.
And then the after party.
It's
so much fun. It's the best chance to dress up and get, you can wear a ball gown.
Yeah.
I have so many outfit ideas. I have like 10. They all have sequins and sparkles all over them.
Yeah.
But we're super, super excited about the Angel Fashion Show. That's on March 19th. And we will be doing a free live broadcast of it. So that'll be posted soon on the details. So I really encourage everyone to get online and watch that live because you can almost feel that energy even from your living room. You'll be able to feel it, and it's so empowering and motivating. And
this year we will have the most like sponsored athletes walking that we've had in years past. So there's going to be a lot of headliners, a lot of like you get to literally watch Olympians. Like Ashley's 2 weeks post Arnold, so like she's gonna be looking pretty good.
I know Hannah Ranfran is 2 weeks out from her first show.
She is,
and she's gonna go to the Olympia this year. So there's gonna be some talent to see on that stage,
and you get to walk on stage with them, not just watching them. Like you could literally be backstage in line and you see your favorite pros. I remember in 2019 I met Casey Sansel for the first time, and that's like my girl crush. It was literally one of the pros that got me into the sport, and it was at the fashion show. She was standing backstage and it was a big deal. I went up and talked to her, and I was like so nervous. And I remember I was like, do you think we could have a picture together? And she was so cool, and it just like started like I was just, I don't know, it was just a special moment that I couldn't have got that anywhere else.
That's a good thing to bring up, because when these pros are competing on stage, I don't know if you really should go up to them and ask for a photo. I mean, they're very, they're going to take a photo with you, but they're a lot more approachable when they're not on their show day, because you have to understand these are professional athletes. So when it's their show day, again, they have those blinders on. So it's a really great opportunity to meet them in a low stress environment where everyone's just trying to have fun.
Yeah, I agree too. And I'm excited that it's going to be live streamed, and then we're also going to have ticket sales. So if you want to watch it in person, it'll be Kansas City, Missouri, March 19th, and then our expo That's going to be an event itself. So the expo is taking place here at our headquarters in Lenexa the day before the fashion show, and it's turning into a pretty big,
humongous deal,
huge event. I mean,
this is probably the last year that we'll have it at the Angel headquarters. I think in future years we're going to have to move it to a convention center hall, maybe at the host hotel or close by the theater. But anyways, we've talked about a few things going on this year. I think we'll cut this episode short for the first one.
Okay.
And then please let us know what you want to hear on this show, because we have major plans, all sorts of sponsored athlete interviews. Let us know what you want to hear, because this is the podcast for the athlete, for the competitor.
Yeah, this is Angel Talk, brought to you by Angel Competition Bikinis. So don't forget, if you are in the market for a suit, it is a perfect time to put in your suit order. So we usually want you guys to put in your order when you're about 8 to 10 weeks out, which is right now, the beginning of the season, starting that March, April timeframe. It's time to get your suits in. We'll also be at the Arnold in case you want to shop with us there in person. And as always, book a consultation if you ever need help.